Okay, we are in a discussion of AWS Solutions Architect, and we're going to discuss today how you're going to take a decision to selecting AWS databases. So that is between RDS and non-RDS decision tree, right? Let's have a look how you're going to take into decision. This will be important when you answer the question, right? All right. So key criteria for choosing between RDS and non-RDS solutions. When you're considering RDS solutions, right, they are based for structured data with complex relationships, right? You could see various tables, primary keys, foreign keys are involved, getting data from different tables, right? So, as we discussed in my previous videos, one of the main factor is acid compliance requirement, right? Atomic city, consistency, independence, durability. So that's for requirement for complex data systems like banks, financial institutions, right? Complex queries and joins. So you join different type of tables to get data back. So data in different tables and they will get back through different queries, right? Complex queries. So data consistency is critical. So when you're dealing with this type of data, it's consistency is critical because you're doing transaction data and you deduct balances, online transactions, right? Shopping cart. So calculations and data consistency should be critical, right? And then establish SQL expertise. So they are basically based on SQL, right? And then non-RDS. Non-RDS going for basically non-structured or semi-structured NoSQL databases. So they are going to be flexible schemas and rapidly scaling like data warehousing, document DB, right? JSON, XML, JSON, right? High volumes, unstructured data, right? And when you needed horizontally scale, needed and then rapid deployment cycles, document or key value storage, right? Key value storage when we need it, right? So basically consider RTS when transactional integrity, well-defined schema, right? And consider NoSQL when your data is semi-structured, oh, you need the extreme performance, right? So you have a sort of RDS, non-RDS decision matrix comparison here, right? Let's go into the next one. All right, so AWS landscape overview database, right? So relational databases optimize structured data with predefined schemas, supporting complete queries through joins and ensuring data integrity with ACID transactions, right? So you got a one of another decision tree diagram in here, as we discussed the decision trees, one of the previous videos as well. So let's start from the beginning. AWS database services. So these database services are basically categorized into two main relational databases and then non-relational databases, right? And then under relational databases, you have Amazon RDS, right? And then you normally got Amazon Aurora as differently, right? So Amazon RDS because Aurora is five times faster, right? Than SQL performance wise, right? And then you got Amazon RDS, so It can be one of them MySQL, PostgreSQL, MariaDB, Oracle, SQL Server, DB2. So MySQL is sort of base, and then PostgreSQL is advanced, the MariaDB, and then Oracle is vendor database, and SQL Server is Microsoft. DB2 is also vendor like IBM vendor, right? And then Aurora, you can use MSN Aurora for MySQL type, or then you can use Aurora PostgreSQL. This Aurora is faster than MSN RDS when you want needed performance. So MSN Aurora is one of the option. RDS is good, but it's slower than this Aurora. And then you go to right side, relational database. This is analytics and document bases, right? And then a document based is document DB, right? And then a key value NoSQL faster, millisecond faster is DynamoDB NoSQL, right? And then column family key space, and then you got proof detection graph relationship by database Neptune, right in there, right? So as you say, handle unstructured, semi-unstructured data, offering flexibility and scalability of diverse data types, ideal for high-speed processing application requiring single-digit millisecond latency, right? All right. So RDS capabilities. So as we discussed, we have these RDS capabilities, patching, configuring, provisioning, right? And so this is the database supported engine, right? All right, let's go to next one. For exploring non-relational databases. So let's look into some decision points in this one. So because we know relational databases, we've spoken a lot of times. So the first one is a NoSQL type document based. That is stores like JSON-like document with flexible schemas, right? So what are the user cases? Content management, catalogs, user profile, right? So Amazon Document DB is good for handling with the JSON-like data, and then key value, right? Simple key value pair for parse lookup, session storage, caching, real-time application, which is we remember DynamoDB, right? NoSQL. And then columns family store data in columns families for efficient querying, complex querying. So go time series data, IoT applications, so Amazon K space, right? And then graph optimized for highly connected data relationships, social networks, recommendation engine, fraud detection. So that's coming up with the Neptune, right? So benefits of NoSQL high performance with distributed design, flexible schemas for evolving data, horizontally scalable for growing workloads, huge amount of data coming like to um, these ones, right? Handling large volumes of unstructured data, need for rapid scaling, high throughput project requires schema flexibility, right? All right, we have one of these ones. I'm not sure. Can I make this one bigger? No, don't think I can make it bigger. Right. All right. Possibly has to uh, explain this one. Right. So this one is also a um, selection criteria using data structure. Right. Let's have a look. Can call you. So this one is a database section, and then data structure. So this one is structured, and then semi-structured, right? Or semi or unstructured, right? So this one. So structured, right? Relational and RDS. right? So user cases. So take these keywords when you necessary financial systems, inventory management, order processing, asset transactions, complex queries, right? Data integrity, and then AWS options, Amazon RDS, Amazon Aurora, right? They are the ones for this site, right? And then non-relational, right? And user cases. So what are the user cases? Content management, IoT applications, real-time analytics, flexible schemas, horizontal scaling, high write throughput, DynamoDB, right? DocumentDB, Neptune, those are the AWS option for non-structured, right? So key selection criteria. So first selection is relational, document key value, and then query patterns, complex joins, simple lookups, scalability, vertical, horizontal, data consistency requirement, acid versus base, team expertise, SQL knowledge versus NoSQL, right? All right, so I've got another selection decision tree, right? Again, let's have a look this one as well, making your life easier. Start database selection. Is data structured tables, rows, columns? Yes. And then it come into a relational database. If it's no, then come into non-relational databases, right? And then you're going to ask question, need managed service. Do you need managed service? Right? Uh, no, right? Managed service is not a managed service, so self-managed DB2, DB on EC2. So it's a customized legacy application, so you can select install when you need the full control, you can install a DB instance in EC2, right? If you need a managed service, then you go with the Amazon RDS, right? What engine you want to select depend on what sort of requirement you need. So you got from Aurora to MySQL, all the databases available, right? And then you go non-relational databases, what data model? So document base. Document base goes to Amazon Document DB, right? Used for product catalogs, user profiles, content management. And then DynamoDB, NoSQL key value, fast, real-time data, gaming, right? Millisecond fast, um, latency. Then you have graph, right? Fraud detection, social networks, right? Relationship, and then a time series. You need a time stream, and then you want a fast in memory, right? Amazon Elasticache, right? So they are the ones basically you're going to work on selection of that, right? All right. So let's have a look what sort of things coming in here, right? So what do you have in here? Color legends, Amazon RDS. So green area, you can use Amazon RDS. And then the blue area, Amazon Aurora. This is basically RD, relational database. And then this orange area is self-managed EC2. So this finding out, right, choose based on management overhead, performance requirement, and customization need. So if you need basically more customization, right, see that full control, high customization, self-managed in here, right? And here the performance, so you have three times faster than PostgreSQL, normal PostgreSQL with the comparing with Aurora PostgreSQL, and then If you check with the normal RDS MySQL, so Aurora MySQL is 5 times faster than, right? So the 3 times PostgreSQL compared to 5 times faster than the MySQL serverless option, right? Here, so you have a SQL Server, Windows, right? Microsoft SQL Server, enterprise features, Windows integration, then PostgreSQL advanced features. Then you got a popular choice, MySQL, and then enterprise Oracle, IBM, and then MariaDB, right? So this is the factors when you're selecting, right? When you need managed service for traditional engines, you use all RDS you can use except Aurora. Aurora is a high performance, right? Which MySQL and PostgreSQL compatibility. So it's 3 times faster than PostgreSQL, 5 times faster than MySQL. So then you come into control, self-manage, maximum control, legacy application. Then you got easy to self-manage, right? I think it's includes how we're going to select, right? Let's see, we can discuss some related questions in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.